Diaphragmatic breathing, the natural way to breathe. Exercise. So what I've set up for you here is an opportunity to see what we call a breath analysis. So a breath analysis is nothing more than an observation of a person's breath to see where they're breathing and where they're not breathing. So I'm hoping that in seeing this demonstration, you'll have an opportunity to lay down yourself and notice how your breath is moving and where it's moving. Now basically the breath in and out of the body here tells me something about her life, the areas that she breathes into and the areas that she does not breathe into. We're starting with her knees bent today, and the reason we're bending her knees is to help her have a stronger diaphragmatic breath. So here is the top of her hips to give you a frame of reference. Here is her navel, and here's the bottom of the rib cage. Now everybody's trunk is a little different, independent of their height. So what we want to do is generally start from where our navel is. The area directly above that and below the rib cage is where your diaphragm lives. So in this area, as we begin to breathe diaphragmatically, this will start to move. This area will go up and down. So let's take a couple of diaphragmatic breaths with your mouth open. So see how the belly is rising up here? That's a diaphragmatic breath. Great. Now she's got a lot of movement with her diaphragm, which tells me she's done a lot of work to get the breath that deep. Sometimes when the diaphragm is a little stiff because we haven't been breathing down there, it doesn't go down very far. Now we want it to continue to move deeper and deeper, and you can just keep breathing. Great. So her breath comes way down here. Now you can breathe all the way down to the top of your pubic bone. And that's a rather hard bone if you were to move south of the navel. For the sake of what we're trying to accomplish today, just movement in this area is great. This is a beautiful beginning. So she has a nice, full diaphragmatic breath. Now, as the breath starts here, what we want to encourage next is that as this fills, this begins to fill. So a chest breather would traditionally have their breath happen up here above in the chest. There would be some movement of the shoulders, some movement of the upper body and the rib cage. So a chest breather would naturally breathe up in this area of her body. So her normal breath that she's adopted is more of a chest breath. So the opportunity here is to get that breath down into the belly. Let's do that now. Good. And then to flow. Now see how our upper chest is moving? Great. And then we let those both go and just let it fall out. Beautiful. And then we'll breathe in your belly. And then up into the chest. Great. Beautiful. So that's a beautiful full breath there. It's open and flowing. And that's what we're after. When this breath is open and flowing, your life is open and flowing. So I just wanted to give you a couple examples of what diaphragmatic breathing might look like. It's south of the rib cage. It's employing the diaphragm, independent of where you find that on your trunk. It's a rising of the belly initially, and then a movement of that breath up into your chest. When you let that go, those both fall almost simultaneously, and we begin again. When we move into the longer breath and utilize the emergence breath, then we'll breathe without pause. There's some few extra steps that you might want to review on one of our other videos. This is the key to transformation in your life, the open and full breath, utilizing the breath, the basic mechanics of how the body is meant to breathe. This is going to support you on your hero's journey to heal, to feel, and to be proud. The hero is courage, and the hero is you.